Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you're listening to this. I just welcome you to this time that you're taking care of yourself, that you're taking time to center yourself and just be present with what's alive in you today. So, we're going to be exploring the topic of always blessing, always blessed, and what that means for us both. Just what that means for us inside of ourselves, as well as how we interact in the world. So, what I'd like you to do is just take a few moments and just center yourself. Get comfortable where you're at, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and just get comfortable in your chair. I'm going to do the same. Maybe notice if you have any place that's stiff in you. I spent some time sitting on the floor yesterday, sorting through things, and it was a blessing because I found some really fun things, thank you cards from people that, for that I had blessed them in ways I hadn't realized, and it was nice to come across those cards again. And I found the funnest little note that I had written myself at either last summer or the summer before. I had been talking to a friend about, like, I want a swimming pool. How stupid is that? I don't have any kids and it's just me, but I really want a swimming pool in my backyard and I really can't afford it. And I was just kind of like doing that. And they're like, oh, just give yourself permission to get the most fun swimming pool that you can. And it doesn't, and just enjoy it. And so they said, so get a piece of paper and write with your left, your non-dominant hand. That I give Beth permission to get the most fun swimming pool. I came across that note. I mean, that was truly a blessing and really funny. I was just like, oh my gosh. And no, I still don't have the swimming pool, but it was nice to know that I gave myself permission to do that and I could in the future. So I am noticing the blessings of my body because my hips are really sore and it was hard to get up and down off the floor yesterday. But a whole quarter of my bedroom looks better, so I'm happy about that. So let's take a moment. So wiggle anything else out. That was a long way to getting into our bodies. Okay, I invite you to close or lower your eyes. Uncross your hands, your feet, and just feel your feet on the floor. Feel the support of the chair or the floor if you happen to be on the floor. Just notice where you are in this moment. Slow your breathing down. In fact, let's take a couple of breaths together. So start from empty. And let's take a big breath in together. And let it out. And again. And let it out. And one more time. Hold it for a moment and then let it out. And then just allow your breathing to return to its normal rhythm. Take a moment to just notice where you are in your body. Are there places that are tense? Places that are sore? And just take a moment to send a blessing to those places in your body. Breathe into them. See if you can relax them. See if you can open your heart as if you're breathing through your heart, breathing love in and out. Just notice if that simple intention of breathing love shifts anything for you. Remember that anything that has come before this moment is in the past. Anything that is to come is the future. So just be present right here, right now. Any worries, thoughts, fears, anything can be picked up later. Just set them aside. Thank them for sharing as thoughts may come and go. Just allow them to pass through and be fully present right now. And we're going to explore together the topic of always blessing, always blessed. I just invite you to reflect on what are the ways maybe that you bless during the day. David showed some pictures on Sunday of someone sneezing, and or we may say, God bless you. Or, saying grace before a meal. Does that happen consistently for you or not? Or maybe when an ambulance goes by, you send a blessing. Maybe when you look at the trees or you're out in nature, or you're taking a walk through your neighborhood and you're noticing, you're sending a blessing. Just think of all the different times during the day where you notice blessings. I'd like you to take a moment and turn that inward. What I mean by that is to think about the ways in which you are a blessing to yourself. I mean, just being able to be present in this moment and breathing is a blessing. Your body getting you from point A to point B is a blessing. Sometimes you may need more help than at other times. For some of us, noticing our pain in our bodies is a blessing. It helps us know when we need to take it easy or what areas we may need to give a little extra care and attention to. Maybe you're having some thoughts or some feelings that feel really joyful and happy, and those can definitely be a blessing. But so can feelings of anxiousness and uneasiness be a blessing. If we literally take the title or the subject of always blessing, always blessed, what does that mean for us? Would you live your life any differently? And yet in each and every moment, you are a blessing. You're a blessing to yourself in just a magnificent way. Your body is working in the amazing system of feelings and emotions and thoughts and the ways those all interconnect, the way our body interconnects with that. It's a blessing. It's magnificent. In the way that you notice and interact with nature, it's a blessing. In the way that you interact with other people, your very presence is a blessing. There's really nothing you have to do. And you may be doing things that for you are no big deal, but are a tremendous blessing for someone else. I see it all the time at Bethel. People going about doing the things they do, the things they love, being themselves, and truly being a blessing. And when we recognize all the ways that we are blessing, we also recognize and are grateful for all the ways that we are blessed. So think of some ways that you have been blessed recently. And I encourage you to think of maybe that less, the things we less think about, like a smile, you have a stranger, someone waving to us as we pass them, in the car, or somebody waving us in, letting us in a line. So I invite you this week, the rest of this week, to just really be aware of what it means. Always blessing, always blessed. And how those blessings stay. I mean, Jesus blessed the disciples when he ascended, and his blessing stayed with them, and even more came, as we will find out as we celebrate Pentecost this coming Sunday. And I just invite each one of you to recognize and realize that everywhere you go, you're a blessing. And everywhere you go, you're being blessed. So have a blessed week, and may God's love surround you, be above you, below you, in front of you and behind you, all around and inside. Blessings to you.